Hi everybody, this is Rob and Kurt with Two Brothers Hobby. We're taking a look at the RocHobby F2G Super Corsair high-speed plug-and-play.
Another Reno racer.
Another Reno racer, yes. And give me a little breakdown on the Super Corsair versus the Corsair, particularly the F2G Super Corsair.
The F2G compared to like the F4U, which is one variant of many of the Corsair, is super.
That is about the most lame description.
Whereas the other ones are not super.
There are so many differences between
There's probably quite a bit. They probably changed a lot. Power plant. They changed tailplanes. You looked at the tailplane. Did I pick up on that?
Tailplanes changed a little bit.
Did they get the give there?
Cockpit changed. You know, if you remember the Corsair.
Yeah, the Corsair cockpit was further forward.
Well, and it also had the turtle deck on the back.
Turtle deck.
Kind of like a P-57.
Turtle deck.
P-50, you know, kind of like a P-57.
P-57?
P-47 Razorback.
The P-57 turtleback.
49er.
49er, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was long after the war, though.
Yeah, it was.
They got very little airplay.
They put the motor in backwards.
That was a problem.
Exactly. All right.
That's horrible.
All joking
aside, let's hit some specs on the RocHobby F2G Super Corsair. Has overall wingspan of 43.3 inches. Length is 35.4 inches. Includes electric retracts. Those are rotating servoless electric retracts. All up weight, 49.39 ounces.
Put the motor in backwards.
Main motor is a brushless 3648 770 kV. The prop is a 10.5 by 8 4-blade. The ESC is a 70 amp with a 5 amp BEC, and then the T connector, or Dean's Ultra style T connector, if you're familiar with that layout. Required battery, 14.8 volt, 2200 milliamp to 3000 milliamp, 35C 4-cell LiPo. Included servos are digital Metal Gear and also digital standard, and those are on the flaps. Required radio system, 6+ channel. You can get by with the 6-channel though. Two Brothers setup. A receiver, we used a high-tech Optima 7. Transmitters, a high-tech Aurora 9X. And the battery, it was centered by Motion RC, is an Admiral 3000 milliamp 4S 14.8 volt 35C discharge. Price at time of this review is $199.99 over at motionrc.com.
Well, this is the second installment of our
RocHobby experience.
RocHobby experience, yeah. And you know, we can talk all we want before the review, but bottom line is,
or we can't. We can choose not to.
We can choose not to. I think that's the better option, and let the flight footage speak for itself.
Yeah.
Once again, same day as the P-51. Terrible crosswind on the, but we did manage. We did have enough room on these particular planes to take off and land more into the wind.
Yeah.
But regardless, I mean, even in flight, there was a strong wind, crosswind, and we did tend to fly along the runway. So,
yep. And I would say this is what you can expect from this aircraft on really windy days.
Yeah.
So it's a really good representation. If you do deal with a lot of wind where you're at, and you want a little more flying flexibility to be able to go out on those windy days, pay close attention to the flight footage.
Gull wings have their own tendencies in wind. Period.
Yes, but, and you'll find out in part 2, this one.
I'll find out, or
well, yeah, you probably will too, because you know you were behind the camera. You'll find out if you watch it for the first time. You'll see, you'll find out that it actually broke a lot of stereotypes for Corsairs, and its ability to handle the wind was.
Tell me no more. The suspense is killing me.
It's killing me. Let's move on to part 2. So make sure you come back for after the flight footage to check out part 2 for the review scoring.